What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be going over my custom tactics for FUT Champions. This has been recommended a few times in the comment section, so I figured it was the perfect time to upload this video. Ultimate Tots is here. You guys want to get good rewards, pack those crazy pulls, and hopefully these tactics can help you get some of the best reds. I haven't played FUT Champ since Bundesliga Tots. We went 16-3 that weekend, but the rewards were so bad that I basically haven't played FUT Champ since. But with the new Ultimate Tots rewards being juiced, I think I'll be back in it this weekend, and this is the team I'll likely be rocking out with. We got Jadon Sancho, we got Victor Osimhen, we have Sophia Smith, which we did a player review for her the other day, and this card is absolutely insane. Henrik Mkhitaryan, club legend, Sissoko, Bonmati, Bonpastor, Araujo, Bastoni, who we also packed the other day, Cafu, and Peter Cech. Now, throughout the year, I've usually gotten 14 to 16 wins in FUT Champs, and I've been around Division 1 or the Elite Division in Division Rivals, so that hopefully that gives you some context about how these tactics could work out in game. Very excited to get into that and show you guys everything that we have going on. Before we do that, as usual, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. Link to my Twitch is in the description. Drop a comment. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. I'll be trying to do more pack openings, more player reviews, maybe some weekend league rewards and highlights, that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. But let's get straight into the custom tactics and see what we're working with. The first formation I want to walk you guys through is a favorite of mine and has been a favorite of mine for years. That is the 4-2-3-1 with the 3 center attacking mids. I start every single game in this formation. It's the formation I feel most comfortable with, and honestly, it's the one that I use the most. For defensive style, we're on balance. The width is on 45 and the depth is on 60. The reason for the depth being on 60 is that I feel like the higher your defensive line is, when you win the ball back, you create more organic counter-attacking opportunities. The build-up play is on balance, and the chance creation is on direct passing. Direct passing is very important for my style of play. I like to make a lot of passes. I like to play a lot of 1-2s. I like to do a lot of tiki-taka. I like to do 1-2 into through balls, those kind of things. And direct passing is perfect for that style of play. The width is on 50. Player in the box is on 8. This allows me to create a lot of passes and not have to take the first shot that I get, to be patient, create more opportunities, use the overlaps to create the best chance to finish and score goals. Then for corners and free kicks, we have them both on 1 just to avoid counterattacks off of set pieces. This is a formation that you can use for a majority of your games. It's very balanced, it has a strong defensive backbone, and transitions very smoothly into the attack. Now, there are some times where you have to switch out of this formation depending on the score or your opponent's playstyles, and we'll get into those with some of the other tactics, but I think this provides a strong base for most FUT Champions teams, especially with these instructions. We play our left back and our right back on stay back while attacking. We have our right CDM, who I usually have as my more attacking-minded CDM, on cut passing lanes, balanced attacking support, and cover center. For our left CDM, we have him on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover center. For our center attacking mid, we have him get into the box, and everything else is on default. For our left cam and our right cam, we have them on comeback on defense, get into the box for crosses, and everything else is default. And for our striker, who in this case is Victor Osimhen, their attacking runs are set to get in behind, and for defensive support, we have them on stay forward. This next formation is one that you can go to when you feel like your offense needs a little bit of juice or when you're trailing by a goal. I usually tend to go to this when I feel like my offense is getting stale or I'm trailing by a goal in the first 60 or 70 minutes or so, and that is the FIFA Classic 4-3-2-1. For defensive style, we have it on balance. The width and the depth are the same as the 4-2-3-1, 45 width, 60 depth. Direct passing, balanced build-up play. The width is on 45, players in the box on 7. The only real change here is for our set pieces, corners, and free kicks. That is up to 3. And this is what the formation looks like in game. It attacks very similar to the 4-2-3-1. It's just a bit more narrow. However, there are some benefits. Because the midfield is so condensed, there's a lot more creation opportunities, and there's a lot more interplay between the strikers and the center forward, and it makes it very hard to defend. What you want to do is whoever is playing central cam in the 4-2-3-1, you move him to your right center mid, and I'll show you why with the instructions in just a minute. But this is a great formation to chase a goal without completely selling out. Our right back is on stay back while attacking. Our left back is on balance. Our left center mid and our center mid are on stay back while attacking, cover center, and our right center mid is on balance attack, cover wing. I like this player to push up the field to be a little bit more attacking minded, to kind of play in that cam role, and to make up for his aggressiveness, our left forward is on getting behind, come back on defense. This way we always have 3 people in the midfield to protect ourselves from counterattacks. Our right forward is on getting behind, stay forward, and our striker is completely on balance. I like balance because he can either attack in behind or drop back and create opportunities for his fellow attackers. This is a formation that you turn to when you're desperate. It's the 70th, the 80th, the 90th minute. You're down 2 or 3 goals and you need to make something happen in a hurry. That's when you turn to the 4-2-4. We have defensive styles, constant pressure, the width at 80 and the depth at 85. Obviously, this leaves you susceptible to counterattacks and your opponent getting in on net. But at this point, it is what it is. You got to make something happen and you got to sacrifice something. Build up play on balance, chance creation on direct passing, width on 55. Players in the box on 9, and for me personally, I like the corners and free kicks on 2. I usually tend to play my set pieces short and try to create from there, but if you're a player who likes to utilize heading, then maybe you can up these a little bit depending on your comfort level. This is what the formation looks like in game. Usually what I do is I take my central cam in the 4-2-3-1 or the right center mid in the 4-3-2-1 and I play them at striker. You can play them at left striker or right striker, it's your preference, but the reason I do that is to maintain the pace from the left winger and the right winger, and usually whoever I'm playing in that cam or center mid position is capable of playing striker and can finish for you in a pinch. Our entire back line is on default. Our 2 center mids are on basically all default aside from defensive positioning, which is cover center. That is because we have our right winger and our left winger on comeback on defense. They can fill those wings, but also when we win the ball back, create those quick counterattacking opportunities down the wing and be closer to the defenders to get that pass and create the outlet. Then we have our strikers, both of them on stay central, get in behind. Like I said, this is not a formation that you want to rely on, but definitely one that you want to have in your back pocket when things get spooky. And finally, we have the victory formation, the 4-1-4-1. This is a formation that you can turn to late in the game. You're up by a goal or two, the last 15, 20 minutes, and you just want to see it out and make sure you do not concede. It's very helpful for those kind of scenarios. For defensive style, we have it on balance. The width is on 45 and the depth is on 60. The reason I don't change that too much is because I think it's good to have consistency in where your defensive line is. I also feel like if you have your defensive style on drop back, it invites the opponent to push further and further up the pitch unimpeded, and it just kind of creates this unnecessary pressure on your defense. So the further up the pitch you can win the ball, no matter of the time of the game, it's to your benefit. On offense, the build-up play is on balance. The chance creation is on direct passing. The width is on 50. Obviously, we drop the players in the box down to 4. This way you don't get counterattacked. And the same applies to our set pieces, corners, and free kicks, which are on 1. And this is what the formation looks like in game. Very self-explanatory. You're just taking your most defensive center mid and you're dropping him into the CDM. Just for reference, you can use the 4-2-3-1 also to close out games. It's a very good defensive formation, but if you feel like your opponent is being very aggressive or you feel unsure of your defense, I think the 4-1-4-1 is a great alternative to see out games. For that reason, we have our right back and our left back on stay back while attacking. We have our CDM on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, and cover center. Our 2 center mids are on stay back while attacking, cover center. Our left mid and our right mid are on comeback on defense, but also get in behind. This way they can help you clear the ball and alleviate pressure and just get the ball out of your own end after you win back possession. And the same kind of goes for the striker, get in behind and come back on defense. So those are the tactics that I've been rocking for a majority of the year and will continue to use this weekend during Ultimate Tots. Drop a comment. Let me know if you like this kind of video. Let me know how these tactics work for you or any tweaks you may have. Thank you so much for watching and good luck in champs.